Okay, I'm back. I'm back. First of all, Fenty lip gloss. Bad. But anyways, to the important stuff. So I know a lot of you were looking forward to seeing me this weekend at Arisa's Grand Prix. I definitely wanted to be there. However, as most of you should know by now, my season started off super late. I started off in October with the injury that I had from trials. Same way, same pain, everything. And at that time, trials was in July. And so I thought I had time, to do certain things and put myself back into a better position before I start training. So I was taking my time, doing what I needed to do. And then, basically, without going into much details, I found out that whatever I was doing to help the hamstring was actually hurting it more than helping it. And so that kind of put me back even further than where I thought I would have been to start training. And so I had to find another way to go at it. And so I saw some people and they gave me a plan, and I started working on that plan. I started to work with one of my really good friends, Dr. Joe, the physio, who, helped to put me even further back on track. She's obviously, my coach is brilliant, and one of the biggest reasons why I definitely chose him as my coach is because I knew that he could get my sprint time down. And if I was going to run 12:3, I knew that he would be the one to get me there. He would be the one out of a certain amount of people who could get me there. Hey, Daddy. And so obviously he had the big role to play in me running 11:3. But Jo and her expertise and the time and the effort that she put into me, coming to Jamaica, watching me at training like a hawk, and really putting everything into my body is really what got me to where I was. You guys saw in Miami. However, so everything has been going well to Miami. Miami happened, and throughout Miami, I started to feel some of the old niggles that usually would take me out. Now, a lot of people think that what you see on TV is the end all and be all when it comes to athletes, but it's really not. A lot of people say, oh, she not ahead, or when it comes to Jamaica Championship, she can run well, but when it comes to an international championship, she fall, or, and because that's what you guys see, so you're just making a statement, which is not necessarily wrong, but when you don't know the details, you kind of don't know the details. What would happen a lot of the times is I push my body so hard at the Jamaica National Championships to make the team, because as you know, it's a really hard team to make. I push my body so hard, by the time I finish trials, my body's like, okay, we're done. And between trials and the championship, all I'm doing is literally trying to get back healthy. All I'm literally trying to do, it happen year after year after year. All I'm trying to do is regain health enough to train and enough to perform at these big championships. In 2022 in Oregon, I literally went to the track after trials the Monday and could not walk after trials. 2 weeks before my race in 2022 in Oregon, I could not walk. My coach was like, at this point, if you go on the track and you can't hurdle, then don't go. Like, it don't make no sense. You waste your time, your energy, effort to go to a championship and not run. So I was like, obviously Megan is determined. You're not going to tell me that I'm not going to run. I'm going to run at all costs. So I did what I had to do. I got to Oregon, and by the time a day before, 2 days before my race, I was sprinting, and I did a session with some of the European girls there, and I was beating them in the session. Body still in pain, body still breaking down, but thank God there were some angels on the way who helped me through it. But the point is, most of the times, because I'm racing on the circuit and then pushing my body hard into trials, by the time trials come, the body have nothing else to give and just breaks down after trials, which is what usually happens for championships. And so this year I decided, because we're working smarter, not harder, my body is definitely going through it. And so I'm actually seeking treatment to get better, to strengthen up, and to head into trials with more than just half health or quarter health, to give myself a fighting chance, not just for trials but for the national trial, for world champs in Japan. So that's the story time. I want to apologize for every single person who was looking forward to seeing me this weekend. I really definitely wanted to be there. I literally sat down and I'm like, should I just do it? Should I just risk it? But trials is way, way, way too close. And this weekend, like, guys, you don't understand. On Monday of last week, I was about to quit. I literally said to myself, I cannot do this no more. I can't do this no more, because the amount of money, the amount of stress, the amount of time, the amount of effort other people have put into me, and I'm still in a pain, I'm still a struggle, I'm still can't give 100% in training. It was you don't even understand. And this was before the Grand Slam this weekend. It was before Philly this weekend. Like, my body is in shambles. And so I made a hard decision. I know that a lot of you want to see me run. I know that I haven't been running in Jamaica this year, and a lot of people come to me and say, can't wait to see you run. Make sure you tell me when you're running in. And I tell you that I'm running at Racers Grand Prix. But this year, I won't be able to compete. But I will be at the national trials, God's willing. So you guys can definitely come out and support all the national athletes at the Jamaica trials, and let us feel the love and appreciation and the support, because we appreciate it. We love the vibes. We love the vibes. So yeah, that's all I wanted to tell you guys, I think. No, Kemba, I'm not bring you with me. Solo trip. Anybody have any questions? Not about what I just explained, what I just talked about. Any other questions? Any fun questions? I should probably end this and start over. Yeah.